lovelies, it's G here from Theyre Tarot. How are you doing? I'm here to bring you another tarot message. I hope that this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, my loves, okay? Let's see. Okay. I got the Archangel Oracle cards out here. Excuse me. I'm feeling a lot of changing around in the throat chakra, okay? A lot of changing around in the throat chakra. A lot of people learning how to step up and say what the hell they've really been wanting to say. I really feel like there's somebody around you that's like opening up their throat chakra. It's just like being blasted open. You too, probably. Either somebody you're connected to, somebody you've been connecting with, okay, energetically or whatnot. They're opening up. They're finding out some truth about a lot of people around them and about themselves, most importantly, okay, and what the people they kept around them said about themselves and said about the energy that they were in. I'm hearing you're right, so somebody might want to tell you you were right about something, that there was somebody or something. You could have tried to warn this person or tell them, or you could have tried to guide them or said something, I don't know, about something, and they're like, you were right. Okay? I know this person is I just saw that brilliant idea card. Yeah, brilliant idea. I know that, ooh, that is really bright. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Wow, look at that. That's far out. I like that. Yeah, career transition. You might have told somebody might have said something about you transitioning into a particular career. They might have told you, oh, you'll never make it or some shit like that, but you're making it and you're doing it. Compassion. Yeah, you're teaching this person compassion. Clairordinance. Okay, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are the answer to your prayers. Exactly. Like you were, somebody might have prayed for some kind of guidance, okay, and 212 down on the clock, and you came to them, but you didn't come to them either delivering the message, either you delivered the message in an unconventional way that this person really wasn't open to at the point, and that was the point, right? Spirit guide was sending this person's spirit guides, and spirit was sending you into this person's life to kind of open up the way that they accepted messages, to kind of open up the way that they were who and how, and you know, it's something about the way you delivered your message. It's something about the way you spoke, the words you used, how you did it, you know, the timing of it. It just triggered this person. And this person was like, no, hell no, fuck no. And it also could have been the people around them, right? The people around them, they could have opened up to somebody around them about stuff that you said to them. And that person was like, what? Fuck no, hell no, hell no. But either way, whatever's happening here, right? Somebody has really been... Ooh, spirit. Somebody has really found out the truth, and it's causing them to let go of a lot of things that were holding them back, a lot of things that they were holding very close to them chest, a lot of their ideals. I'm seeing like the Hierophant card, so a lot of their subconscious beliefs. Excuse me, that's my oven, you guys. Like, yeah, I just think it was time, right? Like my oven's going off. It's like it's temperature, right? My oven's going off because it's like the temperature. It's reached the temperature that it was supposed to be at, right? And that's what it's saying. It's saying, yo, like, not only is it time, but it's also like it's there, right? Like this was it. This was the moment. This was the moment this person had been praying for, right? Okay. So either there's somebody in your past that's coming to the realization of that, okay, because maybe they rejected you, or maybe they went in a different direction, or this could be future energy. And if you were somebody's blessing and they rejected you, guess what? Okay, you'll be somebody else's blessing. There's somebody else out there. Spirit said, okay, that person that was want to accept your blessing, or you could have felt that way in the past, that you were supposed to be this person that came into people's life, that awoke, you know, that woke them up, that triggered them, that was that maybe you come into people's lives and you cause awakenings, right? You open up their mind to different ways of being and ways of thinking, and maybe you stay in their life, and maybe you kind of just, you know, blow into their life and then blow out of their life just the same way, right? You could cause awakenings to people that you have like a single conversation with. You might meet somebody at the grocery store and you might start a conversation with them, or you might be out somewhere and just have a conversation with them, and people leave you and they feel different after they've left your presence, you know? Yeah. And I feel like there was a particular person out there that it was really important, right? You were this person's blessing. You were the person, you were the thing that they have been praying for, right? You were that cup from God that just like poured into their life. And I really feel like this person rejected you or they walked away from you. Yeah. Possibly because of family, because of friends or family. Now that could be actual friends and family telling them, nah, fuck that. Or it could be like the voice of those people in their head, right? It could be the voice of the constrictions that at the time that their friends, that their family, that their subconscious, that their family's belief or their friends' belief have been put onto them, that they have been taught 616 down on the real time clock, that they have been taught to constrict, to live in this little bubble, right? And here you came along, pop, pop. Hey, there's a whole other world outside this bubble, outside the shell you're keeping yourself in, okay? I feel like at the time this person was, was like, nah, they weren't ready, they weren't ready to pop. They weren't ready to break out of it. Or maybe they were, their spirit was ready, but something got the better of them. Something kept them constricted. But now they're seeing that whatever this is, that whatever you were saying to them was the truth, right? And blessed. And not just, 616 now down on this clock, not just blessed that you were, you know, either way, blessed is this person that in the end you served your purpose in this person's life. Some of y'all need to know that. Some of y'all need to know that. And some of y'all might be getting messages, or somebody just could be telepathically trying to tell you, I got it. Like I find, like, oh shit, I finally get it. I get what you were trying to say. I'm sorry that I treated you that way. Like I get it. I see it. And you might never get a chance to talk to this person again, or you might never be put on this person's path again, but that's okay, right? Because sometimes we're meant to just blow into people's paths and stir up some shit and then leave, and not always in a bad way, right? Because this person might have saw you as somebody that came in and stirred up shit because maybe they kept thinking about you and thinking about what you were saying, and maybe they felt like they were obsessed with you, or they felt like there was something here, or, this person has gone on a whole ass journey. But now, whatever it is, they see the purpose. They see, they had like all these paths that were open to them, and many of them were karmic. And now this person is seeing, right? Nah, I see my divine path. So blessed. This person saw, right? So whether you stayed in this person's life and they appreciated you while you were there, I don't think they very much so did, or they didn't appreciate you to your fullest extent, to the extent that they should have. But either way, they got there, right? Either way, they're learning, right? You taught this person some kind of compassion, right? Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. Yeah, that's how this person feels now. This person's heart feels open, feels much more open now. So whatever happened, however things transpired, however it went down, the purpose, God's purpose in sending you in this person's life still happened. Whether or not this person rejected it at the time or not, whether they mistreated you in that time or they didn't. And I'm so sorry if they did. But now whatever purpose is, it came back around, and this person is learning now, right? This person is learning it, and now I really feel like this person is acknowledging, at least in their mind, of the blessing that you were, of the realization that, damn, they've been coming to the slow realization, and now somebody's put two and two together that you were that catalyst. You were that thing that brought that realization into their life, and they're like, shit, I shouldn't have called them weird, or I shouldn't have made fun of them, or I shouldn't have whatever, and walked away from them because maybe shit that you said to them didn't make any sense to them at the time. They were like, the fuck, nah. But then time went by, and over time, it's like, shit, this person was talking about things that hadn't even happened yet. This person was saying this and saying that and saying this and saying that. And at the time, I was like, nah, fuck that. What? Nah, that's not it. That's not what it is. Whatever. And then time went by. And as time went by, the events that you were talking about actually started to transpire. The events that you were talking about, or the feelings that you were talking about, started to build inside this person. And then till suddenly one day they were like, shit, like a tower hit them or something happened, and in all of the chaos and the disorder, and as everything is realigning in this person's life, they're seeing, oh shit, with hindsight, they're looking back and being like, damn, they said this and they said that and they said this and they said that, and that shit has happened now. And now they're realizing, that person wasn't fucking weird. They weren't out of pocket. They weren't this. I was asleep. Damn. Yeah. Look at this shit. Brilliant idea. Now this person is like, shit. I didn't see this person for the work that they were, prosperity. I didn't see this person with this cornucopia here, right? Like, I didn't see them as the bountiful harvest that they were being given into my life, right? But either way, this person has gotten this brilliant idea now, this awakening that's happened inside this person that will lead this person to prosperity, right? And abundance and prosperity is not always about money, you guys, right? Victory. Hello. Absolutely. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Exactly. You were this person's victory. You were this person's six of wands. You were this person's, you were this person's aha moment. You were this person's ace of cups. And not just always about love. It's about opening this person up to divine love. Seeing the deeper purpose, right? Not just seeing things with our 3D eyes and our 3D thought process, right? At some point you might have thought, oh, this person's my soulmate, or this person's my twin flame, or something like that, right? Then you had to go through this whole process of awakening and seeing this person for who they are. And now they're seeing you on the backside. In hindsight, they're seeing you for who you are. They might have been confused too, but the confusion now is being lifted, right? Now they see the true. Now, okay, they're also seeing you taught them. You told them about somebody. There was somebody in their life, in their life you gave them a warning about. The wild thing is, okay, is that this person might not have this person might not have even been in this person's life yet. And that's kind of it's blowing their mind that you gave them, that you were like, oh, this and like this and like this. And they were like, nah, I don't have anybody in my life like that. Fuck that. For some of them, they woke up and realized, shit, this person is the person that person was talking about. But I was so busy seeing this person from the outside that I didn't see who they really were. And then for some of them, this person hadn't even come into their life yet. You were giving, like, God was using you to speak to this person, giving them a warning, preparing their soul for the fact that somebody, ooh, not a nice person, somebody very emotionally abusive, somebody very, it's a feminine energy, Queen of Cups. I almost said Ace of Cups in reverse, but Queen of Cups in reverse, right? This person is holding that, right? That cup in reverse. Somebody that was going to take a lot from them, somebody that was going to stifle them emotionally, intuitively. You were like this divine warning, right? To this person. For some of them, that's what's really blowing their mind, is that they are, now that they have experienced this person, they're looking back, and that's what's really, really blowing their mind, because they're like, you were telling me about events that there's no way you could have known were going to transpire yet. How did you know this? You couldn't have been on bullshit, because everything you said came to pass. Shit. You know, it's blowing their mind, because they're thinking and thinking and thinking. They're just like, how did they know? How did they do this? It's opening up their mind, right? It's opening up their mind, and it's making them reevaluate a lot of things in their life. You might have warned this person about losing a massive amount of money, or about this person could have been somebody in their family that was going to take a lot from them, or going to use or abuse them in a certain way, something that they didn't see coming. Either way, that's something they didn't see coming, is that this person, and you've awakened this person not only to the truth of the situation that was around them, to the people that were around them, but their own inner truth. You led them to go on a path, on a discovery to themselves and to God. Damn, that's powerful. Because God used you. God used you to bring this to this person. You delivered this person to God. You delivered this. I mean, they did the work. Don't get me wrong. They were the one going through the karma. They were the one dealing with the issues. They were the one being showed. Shit. These are the generational curses. These are the things that I'm supposed to be breaking out of. Shit. I didn't even see that. I thought it was awoke. My eyes were fucking closed, bro. I was asleep. Straight sleep. Clear ordinance again. Pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are your answered prayers. You were this person's answered prayers personified. Anyway, you know, y'all got to stay open to the fact that, you know, y'all could be this person too, right? Don't get me wrong, right? Sometimes it's hard for us to see that God will also send us karmics, right? Because we're like, God, please show me what I need to learn or show me what I need to do. They'll send a karmic into our life that'll abuse the fuck out of us until we learn to step up and be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna deal with this shit anymore. And then in retrospect, we look back and we're like, shit, I learned a lot about how to find my own strength through this person, you know, treating me wrong. I ended up learning I don't want that. Fuck that. I don't want that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the person attracting that into my life. Nah, fuck that. Right? And I really feel like that's what this person went through. I really feel like this is somebody else. But I'm not gonna lie, for some of y'all this person that learned this lesson. Breathe. Yeah. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken the energy and release old patterns. Look at that. Hello? I don't know if y'all be able to read these because they're so metallic. I mean, they're cool as hell, but shit. All the hollow. Yeah. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yeah, that's what this person realized. Shit, this is a harsh ass environment that I have put myself in. Yeah, if I want prosperity, okay, I gotta take my power back. Hello. Right? Thank you, Spirit. I gotta take my power back. The material needs are let me try this again. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay? That's what this person realized. Shit, I gotta listen to my intuition. Because what happened is a lot of times this person they wouldn't even look at their intuition. Their intuition would tell them, nah, not this person. Don't do that. Don't do this. And they just do it anyway. That's the pattern that they're breaking out of. Gifts from God. Yeah, that's what this was. It was a gift from God. It's exactly, look, with the angel holding up the chalice. Hello? God's gift. Not to be like, oh, you God's gift to man, but to this person, you were. To this person, you were an answered prayer. To this person, you were in the enlightenment that this person needed. But I feel like this, you know. But in the end, you you might have got confused about what this was supposed to be too. Okay, look. As I'm saying that, the passion card comes out. Maybe you thought you were supposed to be in a relationship with this person when you were just supposed to wake this person up. Hello from heaven. Hello. Hello. Look at this person. Look at this angel up here. Like, hello. Hello. For some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie. For some of y'all were supposed to be this person's passion. Okay. For some of y'all were supposed to be a possible relationship could have formed between you and this person. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and in career. Okay. But however, you woke this person up anyway, and it woke you up as well, probably, right? And sent you down your path. This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful because I really feel like this sent both of y'all down your path. God knew what they was doing. God knows. God knows. The angels, the spirit, they know what they're fucking doing. Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Okay, divine order. Hello. They're like, hello, right? Hello from heaven. Hello. We got the perspective up here. We get it. You're too close. We get it. We're up here though. We get it. We see it. You see what we was trying to do. You see how we set this up. See, the way we set this shit up is like this, right? And so much of the time we can't see this shit, right? Because we're too close to it, or we're not supposed to. Because if we saw everything, we would fuck it up most likely, right? We'd fuck it up because we'd be like, oh, I'm supposed to do that. You probably would have said some shit like, oh, I'm here to wake you up, blah, blah, blah. It would have just pushed this person away. But, you know, everything worked out in the divine plan like it was supposed to work out. So surrender and let go. I'm so sorry if this person hurt you, right? That's what this person wants to say too. They're like, I'm so sorry if I hurt you, but I see the purpose now. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of your worries and feel their loving blessings. Okay? Clear, period. They blessed you. They blessed you. They blessed them. In the end, it worked out like it was supposed to. Life review. Okay. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That's exactly what happened. Hello? Wake up. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly, this person was like, shit, I woke up. I woke up. Clear your space. Yeah, this is the person realized. Shit. All these people, all these places, all these things in my life are happening because I need to clear the fuck out of my space. I need to clear the fuck, not only my physical space, but my mental space. So that I can 12:21 down, or 21:12 down on the clock, so that I can open up. Right? So what is on the inside, right, is reflecting on the outside. So this person, these people, this thing, these karmic people, these energies came into this person's life because they were reflecting the inner turmoil this person needed to go through, the inner change this person needed to go through. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So this person could be moving, going to a different place. You know, maybe this person lived with this person. They're moving out. They're clearing their energy. They're using some feng shui. I haven't done any studying of feng shui for real. I just know a few things, you know, that I heard on like designing shows and stuff like that. But like interior design, like HGTV. HGTV used to be my shit, girl. You could not tell me shit. I was always on HGTV all the time, just learning. Like, oh shit, this shit's cool. I miss HGTV. Anyway. Okay. Chakra clearing, for sure. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras, using sacred geometry. Oh, yes. Sacred geometry and feng shui too, right? Feng shui is about the placement, right? The placement of certain things in your space, and the functionality of that object, right? And how that changes the energy of your space, right? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Lots of energy. Lots of energy. Open up. Lots of opening up this person's throat chakra. This person's throat chakra was packed. Yours too. Yours too. Okay. God did a lot of healing work bringing the two of y'all together. Caused a lot of pain too. I feel like a lot of pain to both of you. But in the end, you guys were really big catalysts for each other. For some of y'all, this person might not have even believed in God. I know, I just got that out of nowhere. You made a believer out of them. I know that. Clairvoyance. Didn't I say that right? Seeing things before they happen. Right? This person's like, shit. Maybe they didn't even know shit like this was possible. But then once they met a person like you that could do that, they were like, shit. If they can do that, and this is the truth, what else out there is the truth? What else do I need to open my mind to? What else clutter? What other clutter is in my mind? Constrictions that have been built into my mind. What else do I need to expand beyond? Shit. Right? Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Didn't I say that? Right? I said you woke this person up to God's love. I'm helping your spiritual side. Yeah, you woke this person up. This person probably has spiritual gifts that they were keeping locked inside of themselves as well. That's beautiful. This person's soul, for sure. This person was some kind of soulmate to you, okay? Because, and you to them, right? They awakened you in a way, and then you awakened them. You taught them all kind of lessons. Now, whether or not this person was a karmic soulmate or what, you know? You know, just because something happens and it's painful, that doesn't mean that they're necessarily a karmic. It just means that, I mean, maybe for some of you, but for some of you, this person was much more something closer to like a catalyst. They were, and you major to them, but they woke you up to some things as well. Some things inside of yourself you didn't even realize was going on. Okay, hello. I talked about this shit. Spreading your wings, right? Getting out there. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar, right? I really feel like that with this career transition. For a lot of you, after you met this person and you woke up and you went on a whole journey and you started researching, and the same for this person, right? Like I said, they were like, if this is real, then what else is real? I feel like that's marrying inside the both of you. The both of you are marrying that inside each other. You guys are, you know, I feel like one of you is quote unquote further along, or you know, I don't necessarily want to say further along, because it's not right to compare your journey to somebody else. Excuse me, I'm sorry, you guys. Just want to, yeah, the angels don't want to say it's not necessarily about being further along. It's just, you know, like, because divine time happens in your journey. So you are exactly at this moment where you're supposed to be in your journey. They are exactly in this moment where they're supposed to be in this journey. But in the terms of like, I feel like you were much more accepting of, like I said, I feel like before this person met you, they might not even believe in God or believe in like more like spiritual stuff like this. But they do. But they do after they've met you. And I feel like you are already in a way awakened to the spiritual path or a spiritual journey. But they weren't quite, or maybe in a different way. And you kind of opened up their minds in a different way to different things. Beautiful. It's beautiful for both of y'all. Right? Definitely cause like both of y'all have gone into completely different areas in life now because of that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Teaching and learning. Right? Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Hello? Absolutely. Okay. Relationship harmony. Okay. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved. Exactly. I feel like you had a lot of conflicts, a lot of art. This person, like I said, this thought process of this person was completely different from yours. Completely different. You know, but you had something to learn from him, or well, I guess that could have been the situation, right? You had something to learn from this person, and this person had a lot to learn from you, a lot to teach themselves. And I really feel like that's what happened, is that in meeting each other, or going through this interaction, or whatever it was, this relationship or this interaction, or however it went for you, right? There's a lot of teaching each other in the way of teaching yourself. This person made you reflect on yourself and a lot of things that you needed to grow and change. And you did the same, right? Divine order, again, coming back out, right? Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look at, you know, yeah. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order, right? Like I just said, everything happening is happening in divine time and in divine place, right? Spiritual understanding, exactly. You guys are going through a much deeper spiritual understanding after you've come into contact with each other. That's beautiful. I am bringing you esoteric information, symbolism, and helping you understand spiritual truths. Yes, 100%. And outdoors, you might have been outside, or go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. I definitely feel like it's just new creative ideas, right? It's like outdoors, like that breaking outside of your shell, breaking outside of your bubble. Pop, look somewhere else. Expand your mind to something else, right? Connecting with nature, connecting with divine order, connecting a lot more with just the way things really are, the truth behind the truths of how we see, seeing beyond the matrix, seeing outside, awakening, opening your eyes, seeing spiritual truth, seeing other people, you know, being able to stand in your truth, but then also to acknowledge and expand beyond, right? And to see this person might have been a person that was very rigidly a very certain way, and you know, they might have looked at anybody else that didn't believe the way that they did as a fool, or you know, as a sucker or something like that. You know, oh, you believe in God, or you believe that that's a sucker move. Like, nah, it's like this and it's like that, you know. But meeting you has pushed this person beyond their understanding of the way the world worked, the way the universe worked, their place, their order in the universe, divine order, divine path. You know, you probably taught this person about different types of relationships. This could have been a type of person didn't believe in, you know, and oh, you were meant to meet this person because they were meant to teach you a lesson and things, even stuff like that, you know. You've given a deeper concept, or meeting you and whatever information that you exchange with this person, or whatever happened in your exchange with this person, has completely awakened them to do their own research and to think deeper about a lot of things in their life. With a big pushing themselves outside. This person definitely could have been really peace, yeah. I'm pushing this person towards a lot of peace, right? And definitely with this hello from heaven, a lot. There's a big thing here about teaching this person to expand beyond. I really feel like this person feels like, especially could think you're like some kind of earth angel, or like you were just like angelic guidance that came into their life, and they were just like, I'm hearing somebody say, I misjudged you. Yeah, this person was supposed to walk down some kind of path with you, and at first they refused that path. They're walking down it now, but you know that maybe that was their path. It was their path to stay on this path and learn more. Maybe their soul had more to learn before they could really accept it and walk down it. Queen of Wands. Yes, okay. This person had to meet with a karmic first. Period. Right? For things to be illuminated. For things to fully be illuminated with this person. Third party interference here. This karmic interference here. This person needed to learn lessons from this karmic energy here. That's the point. That's why they're karmic. That's why they're in our lives. I'm looking at this 10 of Pentacles, and I'm hearing devastation. This person caused some kind of devastation in this person's life. They taught this person King of Swords. One, to stand in their truth, and two, right? A King of Swords is somebody who is more about logic, right? This person is more about logic than they are about going with their gut, going with their intuition, with their feeling. They're very smart, right? But a King of Swords can also be somebody that can be kind of like a know-it-all. Like, I know what I'm talking about. No, I know where I stand. No, I don't care what you got to say. It's like this. And this person's spirit guides wanted their mind to be more open, which is why they brought you into their life. There was a big warning here for this person. I feel like this person's spirit guide had been warning them to go about going down the path or going down the thought process that they were doing. They knew that it was bringing this karmic energy into their life, or that they were already with this karmic energy, or they were going towards this karmic energy, whatever. Like I said, either way, for some of y'all, this person was already in their life and they just couldn't see them for who they were. For some of them, this person came into their life after, you know, after they met you, or after they had whatever went on between the two of you, right? But there was also something here about instant gratification. Oh, look at that Judgment, right? There was like this, I misjudged you. There was a path here that this person was supposed to walk down, but this person denied it. There was instant gratification here that they wanted with this Queen of Wands here. This Queen of Wands gave them what they wanted right now in this moment, because this Queen of Wands stroked their ego. And this person's ego wasn't quite ready to let go. They weren't quite ready to battle that ego and wake up and see something and see things on a deeper level, see people for who they really were. They still wanted that, oh, I want it now. It's mine and I want it now kind of energy. And so they got it from this karmic. But they didn't get, you know how that goes. You know how the karmic energies go, right? It wasn't what they thought it was going to be. For some of them, this karmic energy is not somebody that they got into a relationship with, right? Because I have this 2 here. For some of them, this was just an energy that stopped them from being in a relationship with you. Or no matter what the relationship was, friendship, partnership, business relationship, or whatever, right? It stopped this from happening. And it was part of this person's path to do this. At least to wake up, right? To have all this happen, right? With that career change coming in here, there's a really big issue that this person was going down a path that wasn't their spirit. It wasn't exactly the spiritual path they were supposed to be on, right? Their spirit guides were saying it's time for them to wake up. It's time for them to wake up. It's time for them to stop giving to the things they're giving to, all these instant gratification and all this I want it now, stroking my ego, living a little too stuck in their mind and a little too, if I can't see it, it's not real. It's also giving me like a King of Pentacles energy, right? Because sometimes a King of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles can be very much so taking things at face value, very much so in the 3D. This person is in their mind, but they might not be as connected to their higher self as they needed to be for their purpose here. Will you tell me more about this King of Swords, please, Spirit? Teaching and learning. Yeah, maybe this person was supposed to be a teacher, or maybe this person was already a teacher, but they were teaching this a different subject, and they needed more education. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach them to others. Yeah. Spread your wings. Yeah. Their spirit guides wanted them to think beyond where they were already going. They were kind of walking down the path, but spirit was saying you need to a little more. Boop. Not you were that boop. You just like booped, bopped into them and just like pushed them off. And because they're such this logical person, they're like, oh my fuck, like how are you gonna push me off my path like that? Like I'm doing something here. Fuck out of here. Then they're walking down the path and they realize, in hindsight, they look back and realize, damn, that push, that bop, that chaos being introduced into my life has led me here. Like if I hadn't had that moment, if I hadn't had that, I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been walking down this path where I'm actually finding, I'm spreading my wings and I'm doing what I actually really need to do. That's why this person is coming forward and being like, I didn't know, I didn't see, I wasn't there, like I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said before, I don't even remember picking that back up and putting that back in here. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, this person was a little too dependent. Now, codependent on whatever, their belief system, what they had been taught, how they had been raised, the education that they already had. Maybe this person was like, I've already gone to college, I've already gone to school, I know what I'm doing, I have a degree, and you want to come in here and tell me about all this other stuff. Nah. But they see now. Yeah, and it's causing a lot of burden. Or they just were enlightened to their burdens, how burdensome it was to hold on to all these other beliefs, how devastating it really was to be in the space where they were, how so much of being in this King of Swords, right? It's important to have some of the aspects of the King of Swords, but you need aspects of the others as well if you want to be an emperor, if you want to be well-rounded. But I feel like either at first, like this person denied that, yeah, They denied this gift, right? They denied the learning that you were trying to pass on to them. They denied the lessons that their spirit guides and you, with the assist from you, were trying to teach them. And it was really this, and I'm not giving this person an out. It was this third party interference here. This Three of Cups interference here, because regardless, I'm sure that you had karmic interference that tried to stop this from happening too on your side. And for a lot of you, this is ego. This is ego holding this person back, stopping them from seeing the teaching and the learning and the lessons that they were really supposed to be learning here. For a lot of them, you know, Page of Swords, they're watching now, though. They're watching now. That's what I'm getting. They're watching and realizing they have this great burden now because they realize what they gave up. They realize what they should have been doing. Exactly. What should they have been doing? They should have picked that hoe up and been like, oh my God, what a blessing. Instead, they dropped that hoe on the ground like, oop. Right? They denied it. And instead, they're like, I should have picked that bitch up and been like, thank you. I should have invested in this. I should have done it. I should have done it. Exactly. I should have been a little more king of swords, not king of swords, but a little more king of wands and gotten up and defend. It's this really big feeling that they should have defended this. They should have stood up and defended what this was, what they felt in their heart. And a lot of this is what they should have defended themselves. It's not just about you, right? It's about themselves. They're like, I should have defended myself. Damn. Just 1 second, collective. I'm sorry about all the interruption. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, it is such a big burden for this person now. Regardless, it's such a big burden for this person now. The realization, right? But you know, I really feel like, you know, God is trying to tell this person, but you got there though. You're getting there. You haven't lost everything that you think that you've lost, right? There's still time, right? See how that came back out again? There's still time. Yeah, go in, find yourself, hermit, spend this time, go about this transformation, right? There's still time. Yeah, I really feel like this person feels like whatever this person is like feeling, this person feels stuck. They feel like there's something that they can't avoid. They feel too burdened to like particularly walk away from a situation, okay? They feel like they don't know the way forward. They don't know the way out of the situation that they're in right now. They don't know. They feel stuck. They feel stagnant. They feel very, very, very burdened by just standing back and watching, not fighting, not standing up for themselves, not being that king of wands, being too in their mind, being too, I'll sit back and, you know, it's good sometimes, right? But you need to know that sometimes with this, being in this masculine, you need to enact that masculine side of your energy, which is, no, I'm going to stand up for myself. No, I know, what I feel in my chest. No, I know. I'm going to do it. And this person feels very heavily burdened by the fact that they just sat back and watched something happen, right? That they stay stagnant, that they did not allow this opportunity, that when this opportunity came knocking, they didn't take action. They didn't do what they know they needed to do. And they allowed this situation to, Spirit says, it's not exactly come to an end, but it's like stay stagnant. It's like too long. You didn't end a certain thing so that a rebirth could happen, so that a situation could be what it was really meant to be, right? Yeah. They didn't let this tower hit. They refused. They were holding back. They were holding back this tower because this tower was meant to bring in a new cycle. Right? This tower was meant to bring about something different for them. But they refused this tower for a really long time. Too long. Exactly. What did I just say? Knight of Pentacles. They slowed way, way down. That candle over there is getting so loud. I think it's close to burning out. I got my wood wick candle over here, and it is just crackling. It's just burning. raging, burning so loud. So if y'all can hear that kind of like hissing sound, that's that candle over there burning. Tell me about this world card. Thank you, Spirit. Union. Happiness. Things being where they're actually supposed to be. There was something to this person, like I said, it just keeps coming up again. There was something to this person. It's very much so like this. I don't want to be abused, or I don't want to be left, so I'll leave before I can be left. It's like bringing on. It's like whatever they did, they felt like it would be worse. They felt like that stepping into this reality would be worse. Stepping in the truth, meeting the truth would be worse than just staying where they were, right? Staying and getting this instant gratification of no, you're fine. You don't need to change. You don't need to be any different. You're fine. And just all of your toxicity and all your know-it-allness and everything exactly where you are, you're fine. You don't need to change. You don't need to be something else. You know, no, the career path that you're going down is great. It's perfect. It's exactly what you need, right? But now this person is realizing that whatever this was, right? This other option, this new cycle, this new choice that they were being offered. I really felt like whatever this Queen of Wands, this karmic energy, whatever it was, they thought that in some kind of way they were influenced to think that this was what was going to give them this happiness. This was what was going to be what gave them this. And not this harder, you need to change, you need to absorb, because this path asked this person to look at themselves, to observe themselves, to let these towers hit them, to challenge all the ways, Hierophant in reverse, to break contracts and challenge the way they have been raised, to challenge the way that they have been raised to believe the world and the universe works. For many of them, they could have been, on the opposite side of it. They could have been very strictly religious, a very strictly certain religious, and you were more spiritual, or you were something different. And so this person was raised to believe that whatever you were talking about was like devil worship or something like that. You were like, oh, there's no telling what you were talking about. Some people are raised to believe that tarot is from the devil and things like that. It is, So whatever it was, you challenged them in a way that they were not ready to let go of, in a way that their ego told them, nah, just staying over here where it's safe and it's familiar, and where right? Because over here would have been, you don't fucking know. It would have been challenging everything that they knew their reality to be. And that's a lot. It's a lot when you go through your awakening and when you're asked to see the world in a completely different way, and realize that all the way that there were so many ways that you were raised to believe, that there were so many things that you were taught that, in the system and in this and in that, is just completely not what it is. They were given a glimpse of this world beyond the world behind the world, and they just rejected it. Because with this world beyond the world, although at the end of it is this, right? We all know you gotta walk through this first, though. Right? You gotta face those things about yourself. You gotta face your abandonment issues. You gotta face your know-it-all issues. You gotta face the fact that maybe maybe this person realized that the degree that they had was useless. That, oh my God, I went to school for all these years and this is not even what I'm supposed to be doing. What the hell? All the student loan debt or whatever, I'm just supposed to throw that out the window to be something completely different? The fuck? The fuck? My friends, my family, the way that I was raised is actually what's causing all my pain and all my issues? The fuck? I'm really causing all my pain and all my issues? The fuck? No, their ego was like, jump back. Nah, get out of here. That's way too much. That's way too much to deal with. That's way too much to process. It is what it is, though. But I know if you can be that other person on the other side saying, you know, oh, see me, wake up, please go on this journey with me. Don't just abandon me, or don't just turn away from me, or don't just not see this. That can be hard. That can be very painful. And this person, they might not have not even seen it as that, right? If they were rejecting this, they could not have even seen all of that you knew, that you were going through. And in a way, they were very much so hurting you without even knowing that they were hurting you, because they were all in their own shit, right? And that's probably some of the lessons that you were being taught, right? To step back and see things from other people's perspective, to open up your mind to the fact that other people, there's most of the time, so other people are so caught up in their shit, they're not worried about you. And I know it can be hurtful to realize that oh no, for me to say this person just wasn't worried about you. This person was all caught up in their own shit. But this person was dealing with something nasty over here, right? And they were dealing with the fabric of their reality coming crashing down. That's not little. 51:15 down on the clock. They were in the middle of realizing that their exterior was so chaotic and was all this way because it was mirroring the chaos and the disorder and the way that they were living out of divine order in their life. And it took them a long time to see that. It took them a long time to see that, right? But things are being balanced out for this person. Now this person wants to take that blindfold off. And like I said, it took them a long time to get here. But now this person is much more in this King of not King of Pentacles, but King of Cups energy. In a lot more of that divine love, of that divine understanding. They might not be showing this to you, though. Not in the physical, right? Because on the physical, they're still taking their time. Maybe they're coming to the slow realization, dealing with all this, and now they're realizing shit. They're realizing shit. Like, damn, like, I made them feel this way. I was so afraid, and I didn't want to feel the pain of abandonment, but I abandoned them. I walked away from them. So I feel like what is that feeling that people say where they feel like I have a frog in my throat, right? Like that. That's how this person feels. Because things are being balanced out. When this person rejected you and walked away, now they're feeling very rejected. Now they're dealing with all the shit that you dealt with already. They're dealing with that, and now this person sees they want this balance. They want this, right? They want this harmony, balance. They want a union with you, whatever way union is supposed to look like before the two of y'all, right? Yeah. What did I just say? Temperance. They want this harmony. They want this balance. They want this. But things had to change. A lot of things had to change for this person. A lot of things had to change in this person's life. A lot of ideals that this person had about themselves and about people around them had to change. This person had to wake up. This person had to let go of a lot of things in their life. This person had tons of tower moments and karma to deal with on top of that. I mean, we all do. We all have to come to grips with karma hitting us, whether we're awakened or not. It's going to hit us, you know. But then this going through the karma after your awakening is something completely different, though. Because you know. You know why shit's coming back on you. You know, and it's this whole extra layer of guilt and everything that you have to process, because you're like, shit, I brought this on myself by my own actions. And God will bring it back on you in a way that you know. There is no joke. There is no questioning. Because whatever happened, whatever karma this person put out is exactly what they're getting back, right? So they know. They're like, shit, this is what I did to this other person, making them feel lost, making them feel abandoned. That's the way this person feels now. Hello? It's causing a lot of this person to have to heal a lot inside of them, right? Because you probably had to go through healing too. And now this person's having to go through the healing that you already went through. This person's having to let go of a lot of non-committal, is what I'm getting with that Knight of Cups. They're having to let go of a lot of non-committal energy that they had inside of them, right? This abandonment. I'll abandon you before you abandon me. Excuse me. I'll be so wrapped up in my shit that I won't see what pain I'm causing other people. That's what this Queen of Cups taught this person. This Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse, taught this person, because this person had true love or true respect or something for this person. They were really trying to give their all to this person, and this person acted like they didn't give a fuck about them, right? For some of them, they acted like this person didn't exist. Feelings? Who? What are they? I don't know her. Just bloop, don't care. This person's on their hands and their knees, please, like, I'm here for you. And this other person is like, why do I even care? I don't care. I don't care what you're going through. I'm going through my shit over here. And for a lot of you, that's the way that when this person rejected their path and walked away from you, that's the way that you felt. Well, now that's the way this person feels. They're healing from it now, but they know what it feels like for somebody to be in this energy right here. This, I'll walk away from you, I'll cut you off, I'll cut you down before you cut me. Hello? Letting go of this energy, right? Because that's what that energy is that Five of Swords. I'll cut you off. I'll do whatever it takes to win and worry about myself. That's the energy that this person's having to let go of. Hello? Walking away from that hell. Because this person has been on the bad side of karma. This person dealt with the fact that their will was like this, and it shoot right back around right quick on that ass. And it was not pretty. It was not pretty. Yeah. This person is healing. They're finding their truth. They're finding their light through all of this, right? Very Stars, Aquarius energy, learning, letting go of those old philosophies, breaking down a lot of that, right? With that Hierophant in reverse, breaking down a lot of the mental contract and constructs they had, realizing all the subconscious constructs they had in their mind, and they're letting go of them. And it's not easy. Y'all remember how it is not easy, because I hear a lot of y'all, I hear some of y'all already in the comments, but that's exactly what this person gets. Look, when you went through your awakening, was it easy? Okay. Was it easy? No. Did you hurt some people? Yes. Did you wake up to the fact that you have been hurting yourself and other people? Yes. Did you wake up to the fact that you have been selfish? Yes. Did you wake up to the fact that you had of ways that you had been hurting other people unconsciously without even thinking about it, but that doesn't mean you weren't hurting them? Yes. Did you wake up to the ways that you were hurting yourself, self-sabotaging yourself out of opportunities? Yes. Did you wake up to the fact of the way that you treated some friends and some family members and some past relationships like shit? Yes. And this person did the same. And I'm not saying that it justifies their behavior, just like you realizing all this, you realize part of that is realizing, and I didn't justify my behavior. And I'm not trying to justify this person's behavior, but I am asking you to have some compassion in your heart towards this person, because they are going through it, right? Because it's part of your lesson to understand too. You've been this person before. You've been this person before, refusing to wake up, refusing to learn your lesson, hurting other people, hurting yourself in the process. You've been this person before. You know what it's like to exactly be in this circumstance, and that's the point. You know how bad it hurt to be here. Now, I'm not saying that you have to rush to this person's aid and save them. No. In fact, don't. They need to be in this energy because that's where they're finding this. That's how they're finding this. They're learning, right? They got down on their knees. They're finding how to get up, how to become bare, right? How to shift all those layers off of themselves, right? And how to cleanse themselves. They need to be here in this moment so that they can learn. That's how things are equaling out, right? Because you already went through this process. You already went through all this. Don't get on the other side of it and go, oh, I'm so above you because I've already went through it. No. Reflect. Stop. Pause. You know what it's like to be over there. Have a little compassion and a little understanding for this person. Now, that doesn't mean, oh, if this, to let this person just come traipsing back into your life, or if they're in the middle of being all fucked up and saying, oh, please save me, that you have to rush over there and save them. No, you don't. And like I said, in fact, most of you need to leave this person alone so that they can be in this energy right here. And for many of you, I'm going to be honest, I don't think this person is coming towards you, at least not right now. They're still in recovery mode. They're still in healing mode. They're still in getting their shit right mode. Hello? God is not saying they understand what this person did to you was not justice. It was not right. They should not have, but they did. And they are being taught the lesson from doing that. Right? They are being taught that lesson. What's this? Want to show itself? Yeah. They are made to be vulnerable. They are being made to be vulnerable, to be exposed. So that, right? Something about sleep too, right? With this person. Something about sleep too with this person. Dreaming, maybe, possibly. Having a lot of dreams. I'm hearing dreaming of you. This person could be dreaming of you. Oh. Yeah. This person is learning to let go a lot of the regrets in their life. And they're also learning to stop looking at this third part, to stop being so codependent. That was this person's whole thing. Wow. That was this person's whole thing, right? Stop letting go. Let go. Stop letting go. Let go of these other people's opinions and how much they mean to you. And you were being taught the same. Stop let go of this person's opinion. If this person doesn't see value in you, walk away. They didn't see value in you then, they do now. They see the value of God's lessons now. They see the value of God's blessings now. So hopefully the next person that is a blessing that walks into this person's life, they won't just turn their back and they want to abandon it, right? They will open arms, right? They will openly say, oh my God, yes. Brand new cycle, yes. Brand new opportunities, yes. Look, I got healed and look, I'm ready. Let me hop on this fucking horse. I'm ready. Let's go. So that's the beauty of this situation. It's so unfortunate that you had to go through pain. But so did this person. This person had to go through pain to be awakened of this situation as well. Excuse me. And I know that there's plenty of times on this channel I've talked plenty of shit about karmics, you guys. Right? But they're here to teach us a lesson. That does not mean that the dirty dog shit stuff that they do is okay, because it's not. Goddamn, that shit sucks, right? But on the other side of it, thank God there is a lesson for us to see in it. And I really think right now that you're being challenged to this is a big challenge for you right now, is to see the situation from this person's perspective. To say, I know I've been in that perspective, and even though this person hurt me, I can see, because I know what it's like to be in their position. Even when it's this person that puts you in that position to receive that pain and to receive that lesson. Many of the time, God still challenges us to have compassion, even for the people that hurt us, even for the people that do us wrong. That does not mean that we have to allow those people to be in our life. And at the end of the day, you still have the free will to say, nah, fuck that person, I'll hate him. Okay, you do what you do, right? But for a lot of you, it is your lesson. The lesson doesn't have to be forgive this person, let them come waltzing back into your life. No. For many of you, the lesson is stop letting this person not seeing your worth stop you from seeing your own worth. And I feel like a lot of you are learning that lesson. Stop letting other people not seeing your worth make you not see your worth in yourself. Fuck that. It's a hard lesson to learn. But it's important, right? Because boom. That's how you learn how to be the Empress. That's how you learn to be this person. Hey, baby. Huh. You go through the karma and you learn this lesson. No, ma'am. Alright. Because it's definitely time to end this. No. Like I said, for a lot of you, this person's not going to come back into your life. But this is helping you heal. And for a lot of you, this person denying whatever was supposed to conspire between the two of you, rejecting this in a way, this person not just taking you and rejecting you was also protection for your heart, because obviously this person needed to change a lot. This person still needed to go and meet a whole ass other karmic and go through all these issues and go, and let go of a shit ton of stuff. This person was still carrying these 10 wands. You weren't carrying that many wands anymore. You were only carrying like 3 or 4 wands. But meeting this person knocked those last couple of wands out of your hand. And meeting you knocked 10 fucking wands out of this person's hand. Or you and God are putting a boot in their ass, okay? Clear ordinance again. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are your answered prayers. Exactly. So that's the lesson. That was this person's lesson. Yo, pay attention to the fact when God speaks to you and sends somebody into your life, recognize who they are. Right? Because denying them is denying God. Counselor. Yeah, for a lot of you, you or this person could have been, you were a counselor to this person, whether this person knew it or not. Whether you know it or not, too. This person could still be learning from you. Clear audience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. That's what this person is learning. Because sometimes other people walking into your life can be a hello from heaven. Hello from heaven. Hello. We're sending these people into your life. These people are your answered prayers, and that's what this person is learning. But they're also learning what happens when you turn your back on these answered prayers. God be like, oh, what? Oh, okay. Well, go on and do what you was going to do. Kaplow, kaplam, pam, pam. Okay. That's the way it's going to go. They'll give you an option to learn it the easy way. Or you can learn it the hard way. It's your choice. Right? God said, there's free will. But if you don't learn it the easy way, you're going to learn it the hard way. spread your wings. Again, with this spread your wings, it's time. It's the perfect timing now. You came into this person's life in the perfect time, and it's the perfect timing now for you to go through these lessons and become this empress, right? To become this empress, or for them to become an empress, whatever way it is. Career transition. Again, sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, right? It's okay. If you want to cry about this, cry about it. You know, if it hurts you, I get it. I've been crying a lot lately, but what did I say? God is teaching you compassion. Teaching this person compassion too. Mad compassion. Right? Because a lot of you are learning the same lesson. This person failed to see things from your perspective, which is why they rejected you. Now God is asking you, don't be them. Learn from their mistake. And still be able to retroactively look back and see things now on the other side of it from their perspective. So a lot of you need to let go of any kind of hate or any kind of, oh, that's what this person gets kind of energy. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are being asked to be that counselor, right? To be that person. To be this empress who's nurturing and guiding people. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Okay. For both of y'all. Hidden blessings that you're learning right now. Clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Absolutely. Leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Exactly. Spirit said, it was part of your position to come into this person's life and be a leader, because in doing this person gave you the last bit of healing, right? I mean, you gave it to yourself. God gave it to you, but this person helped you realize the last bit of healing that you needed to do so that you could step into this empress position, so that you could step into the position of the person you're really supposed to be, right? This compassion, having this compassion for somebody here, right? It's helping you develop the sensitivity and, and this clairsentience, this connection to your feelings and to the importance of your feelings, of not, of not running away from your feelings just because they're painful. Lessons all the way around. And for a lot of you, you're stepping up and being this leader position. And that's what happens when when you're the empress. For some of you, you could be becoming a mother, and this is just something, a lesson that you needed to learn, and compassion and understanding, because shit, you have to have compassion for your children, right? And not just, well, of course I have compassion for my children, but many people say that, but then when their child grows up and wants to be something completely different than they envision their child being, that compassion goes somewhere else, right? Then it turns into that cycle, come back around of, well, you were supposed to be this, and you were supposed to be that, and you're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to do that, and I learned how to do this, so that's the way you should do it too. Then you start the cycle right back over again, right? Then your child becomes a person like this, who is so narrow-minded that they don't see the blessings, that the opportunities, the blessings that come into their life. And you could have been like that too. You probably were. But now you're learning these lessons, and you're gonna teach others, not only yourself, but your friends, your family, other people around you. When they start looking at you, and they're like, "Shit, you're in this empress energy. How did you get there?" Well, I had to look at this, and I had to learn this, and I had to learn that. Shit. A lot of you are growing up, becoming children, passing down these elevated thoughts to your children. So instead of passing down restriction to your children, you're passing a more elevated, more open-hearted mindset to your children, right? You can be the leader that God really wants you to be. Brilliant idea. Hello. What a brilliant idea. Thank you for giving it to me, Spirit. I appreciate you. What a wild idea. Passing down love and open-heartedness and compassion and understanding to your children instead of passing down restriction. What an idea. Creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're not only passing this down to yourself, but to other people. Also, journal about it. Journal about your feelings. Journal about what you're feeling and what you're going through right now, how you're finding yourself, the lessons. Journal about all of this and get it out. Don't hold it in, get it out. Peace. Exactly. Peace comes from remembering that only love is love. Sorry, that is not what that said. I just completely made that up. It says, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Right? Peace, love, compassion, understanding. All the rest of that shit is fear. And all the rest of it is love. This is an important lesson that you need to learn. Right? It takes a big heart. It takes somebody big to be hurt so badly, but then turn around and have compassion for other people still. Let alone have compassion for the person that caused you all that pain and that hurt. It's not an easy place to get to. It's not. Shit, and I'm still learning how to be there myself, y'all. Like, shit. But yeah, write down your feelings. Write down how you're feeling. Okay, that's a brilliant idea. Something's going to come when you're journaling, when you're doing it. For a lot of you, could turn around and write about your experiences, whether or not you're here teaching them or passing them on, kind of like me here, saying this to you guys, or whether or not you're writing a book or you're writing journal entries or you're just, for some of you, this could be something as simple as writing a journal that one day you'll pass down to your children, right? And be like, look, this is some of the ideas, some of the things that I went through. Read it and, come to your own conclusions about it. But I'd like to pass this down to you so that you can see,
Power off.
All right, y'all. Oh, another long one. Excuse me, y'all. But I've been filming for like the past 5 hours. I'm exhausted. But actually, I'm not that exhausted, which is good. That's a good sign. But spiritually, my spiritual mental muscle is tired. It's tired. Physically, I'm not that tired. But all this channeling, it gets you. So excuse me for the yawning, but like I said, I've been doing this since it's currently 7 o'clock at night. I've been doing this since 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, whew. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. This that I recorded this right after I recorded the new moon in Sagittarius reading, okay? Pretty sure this reading is going to come out after that reading, so go ahead and check that reading out. I understand that's a long one. It's almost a 3-hour reading, which is why I've been recording for so long. But it's important. We talked about a lot of the same things in that reading. The information that came out in that reading really tied in very specifically. This reading was more about you and a relationship between a particular person, right? And that reading really covers the more kind of broad energy that's being brought about right now. But I really feel like, the energy of challenging our psychology, challenging that Hierophant energy, the way that we were brought up, is really coming up a lot right now. And I really feel like that's the energy this person is in. They're really challenging that. And they're seeing the truth. And they're healing. And they're dealing with it. That's so good, though, y'all. Because regardless of the fact that, whatever, no matter whatever pain this person caused you, they're really learning from it. I mean, they're learning from the karma that they got from it. They're learning from being put in the same situation that they put other people in. But in the end, this person is changing and they're healing and they're going inside and they're realizing. They're doing it slowly, But God, you know, this person and God just wanted you to know that this person is changing. And at the end of the day, you serve, at the end of the day, even though this person might have caused you a lot of pain for rejecting you, right? And it can hurt for to know that you serve as something in somebody's life and they're rejecting it, which a lot of times can trigger us to make us feel like they're rejecting us. But really, most of the time, what they're doing is rejecting their path, rejecting their healing, rejecting facing their own selves and their own demons and their own shadows and their own toxicity. Because we mirror that back to them, to each other, you know, because that's what was supposed to happen in this. But Spirit just wanted you to know that both of you are learning so much from this situation, and that was what was supposed to happen. That was what was the most important, is that at the end of the day, the both of you learned how to become a lot, you know, a lot better. Both of you learned how to let go a lot of your shit, and you learned how to face a lot of your issues and your problems and the things that you were really holding on to, things that were weighing you down, things that were holding you back. And Spirit says they understand that it might have been a very hurtful process for you, but they want you to know, right, that you still got the job done at the end of the day. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Whew. Okay, Spirit saying you're not breathing enough. Whew. Yeah, right. I love how that ended up at the, you know, at the end of the day. This person is going to end up walking down their spiritual path, and so are you. See the beauty in that. See God's love in that. I really enjoyed this reading, y'all. I hope that you did too. Let me know if this resonated for you down in the comment section down below, okay? Thank you so much for being here all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please think about subscribing to the channel and sticking around, okay? Check out some of my other videos, or check out, you know, check out some of my other videos. If this doesn't resonate for you, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm so sorry about that, but there are other videos. Check out some of my other videos, and, you know, I might not just be your reader, and that's okay too, right? Each of my videos taps into a different, you know, some of my videos can feel consecutive. I had somebody ask me, you know, like, you know, are you just doing random stuff? Because like your video, like on the last video, you were talking about something completely different. And I'm like, yeah, because I pick up on different, you know, on different journeys. I pick up on different things. So some of you watch my, you know, I've seen some comments on my videos that are just like, oh my gosh, the last 3 readings that you've done right back in a row are my story. And so that can kind of give you the feeling that maybe perhaps my videos are meant to be only viewed as consecutive. And that's not exactly true, right? It can be true that my readings are consecutively like really tapping into your story, but then I might post a video that's completely somebody else's story, right? And you have to use your, you know, these videos and watching tarot and doing all of this, at the end of the day, is for you to look in on yourself. It's for you to look at yourself and really think about it, right? At the end of the day, this is for you to go inside and really use that spiritual muscle inside of you to see, you know, does this apply to me? Does this sound like my situation? No, this just doesn't sound like my situation. Okay, this is not my reading, right? But that doesn't mean that it's not other people's readings, right? Don't let your ego get you all confused about things. You know, it's important for you to see beyond that and to use your own intuition, right? Because not all of my readings, like some people say almost all of my readings apply to them, and that's, you know, wow, okay. I'm super tapped in to your collective, or you're super, I don't know, something like that, you know. But not all of my readings have to apply to you. And sometimes I say this in the collective too, my readings are timeless. I know sometimes I've been guided to go back and watch some of my old readings, and when I did the reading, I was like, this isn't my collective. This doesn't really have a message for me in it. But then I've been guided to go back and look at my reading, you know, like a month or 2 later, and then I'm like, shit, like, it didn't apply to me then, but it's applied to me now, you know. And that's the kind of the same issue like this person had, right? They're like, this shit don't apply to me. And then later they went back and they were like, this shit 100% applied to me. So I mean, but it could never, right? It could never. My reading could never, any one particular reading could never, or all of my readings could never resonate with you, you know. But I bring the energy that my spirit guides know need to be spoken at this moment. So it might not apply to you now, or it might not apply to you ever, right? But it's going to apply to somebody. There's somebody out there who's going to be resonating in this energy, right? And it doesn't have to be all of my reading either. You could watch an hour-long reading and maybe only, 10, 15, 20 minutes of it actually applies to you and your person and your situation. So that's why it's so important to use your discernment. That's why it's so important to listen to your intuition and to know, right? Don't get a tarot reader get you confused and make you feel like, oh, well, I didn't know this person felt like that or did like that. Hold back on that. I mean, if you feel it deeply resonating within you, like, okay, then it's for you, right? But if you find yourself watching something and you're making that face like, I don't know about this, then maybe the reading's not for you. And it's a simple exit or a back arrow. Simple, right? And then you go to something else that does apply to you, right? But it's important for you to do that. Thank y'all so much for all the kind, loving support, for all the donations, for everybody that asked for a personal reading from me, all of that stuff. Thank you so very much. I love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys, right? I really hope that you guys, no matter when you're viewing this, is having, especially if you're viewing it now around the holiday season, I hope that you are having a blessed holiday season with your friends and your family, okay? No matter what you celebrate, all right? And just in general, I hope that you're having a blessed season in your life, period. All right. I hope that this gave you the peace, love, and clarity that you've been looking for. Okay. Thank you so very much once again for being here. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Okay. Bye, lovelies.